As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
The Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up. He leaves it with his back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
I wonder if the receiver heard footsteps on that play. Defender, very, very close, but you'd like to see your wide receiver haul that in.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Oh, he's looking to throw. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Offense set on 1st down. He's going to pass. Pulls it in. It's Gibbs. Oh, big juke to get past. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to
pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
What a throw by the QB. You think about it, you don't have much space near the sideline, and he put that thing right on the outside of the sideline where his receiver could go make a play. Not only does he make the play, I'm pretty sure he got a foot in bounds, and that's a great touchdown catch. What a playmaker.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt.
He's going for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender. And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
The sure hands, it's Morris. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
this offense will find different ways to get their backs involved. It's not just tailbacks, but how about the fullback there? He makes a catch just for a few yards to help keep this drive going.
They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Kansas State pushing the pace. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable.
Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Oh, man. Those are the ones you rewind back on tape over and over again when you watch this tape and you go, how did I miss that? He was so open. You have to hit those plays. There's nothing you can say positive.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's got the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
Offense facing fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 40, the 20. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Just ran over it.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Now they're going to throw it. Now sliding to his left. On the move and looking deep. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's Gibbs. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Boilermakers will hustle to the line. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Boilermakers will have it first and 10.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more third down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a really unpleasant film session.
The play action fake. Deep. Lofts one high and deep. And it's caught inside the 20. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And first down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Boilermakers are threatening on 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Snapped it in the shotgun. Dances away to buy time. Touchdown, Purdue! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Akron. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. And back to the air on second down. And it's caught inside the 25. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it first. Going for it all. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the sophomore just a little too much on that one.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Kansas stay quick to the line. The give on fourth down. Tackle is made after the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Looking to throw on second down. Complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Going up top on first down. Quick strike complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's McNabb. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And that is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake. They're bringing heat. They get to him as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. This guy can throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Little Apple.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz.
Ball is loose. And the defense has it. They're going the other way. Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Wildcats! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Line gets set, first down. They'll give it to the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Boilermakers want to move quickly. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it. Give me that INT.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. They go to the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Coming after him. Stands in and takes the hit. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Trying play action. Swings it out to the flat. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. The offense has converted just one time in 4 fourth-down attempts, but they'll try it again. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On fourth down, the defense dials up the blitz, and you just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield. It's hard to step up, and on that play, you're helpless, and you know that you're losing possession and you're coming off the field.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch along the sideline. Just picked up a few, but enough for a first down.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up, where I can just make plays right behind it.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll leave it with him. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Kansas State pushing the pace. Right back to the well. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts. But I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kansas State. Ready to try the point after. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking.
And that ball is picked off. And the senior just took that. And sends it the other way.
You've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been.
The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll go to the ground. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. The run to the right. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be 1st down for Kansas State.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the give off the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Touchdown, Wildcats! They move on top here in the 4th.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to the run. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop.
The offense has plenty of time in this final period. They'll try to break this tie. Off the play fake on 1st down. He turns that loose down the right side. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. The give to the tailback. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
From the gun, the running back has the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Gets it out fast. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can...
Touchdown, Kansas State! You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment and continue to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another Reese.